That is why when I see people and they are like telling me you have money, you've made it, I'm like, yes, I've made it, but it didn't happen overnight. My name is Nneka and born in Enugu State. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a Christian, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a civil engineer, I'm a chef. I grew up with my grandmother, God bless her soul. She mentored me on being strong as a woman. We go to the farm practically every day. We farm our own food. We don't buy our food in the market. And then we also sell our proceeds. It's from those selling things that my grandmother made so much money. Growing up with her really taught me a lot that a woman on her own should be very, very strong. A woman is not weak, as some people will say, because we've been able to see so many women do big things in Nigeria, all around the world. And as a matter of fact, in the entrepreneurship industry, studies have shown that women make up almost 60%, and I'm one of them. I went to secondary school, majored in sciences. At university, I studied civil engineering. In my class, we were like 71, and we were just 4 girls. So it was like, people were looking at us like, who are these people? I practiced civil engineering for 3 years, but I just knew that was not my calling. I knew that there's more that I can be. My parents were of that opinion that once you finish school, you must marry. I went into the first relationship. It was not good, so to say. But I didn't let it stop me. That's the good part of it. I actually went to meet him where he lives in Italy. And for me, I felt they were slaves to white. I was thinking that time that, how can I come to this country and then I can't move when I want to move? I can't do things the way I want to do things. I can't even trade because I'm one person that at every point of my life I was trading something. I can't even sell something here like I want to. Talked, it didn't work. I told him I have to come back to Nigeria. Yeah, he disagreed because he has spent money to bring me there. So he felt I should come there. Whatever business I want to do, I should give it time and start there. So I'm like, I don't belong here. After much argument, I left Italy. I returned back to Nigeria. Returning back to Nigeria was very major because at that point, everything about me changed. I met this young man whom at that point, I didn't know he was married. I got pregnant for him. I had my first daughter. On the process, I now got to know that he was married, had children, and I'm like, what am I going to do now? Should I just take this pregnancy? Should I go back home? So on getting home, my mom was like, you can't come to this house with this pregnancy. Just go sort yourself out. So I went back to the guy. We stayed together for about 8 years. So within that time, I also had another child. Didn't want me to do business. Even if he wanted me to do business, it wasn't restaurant business because he felt that's not the kind of business their wives will do. So at a point, I knew I had to also quit that relationship. I left with 2 children, homeless, without 1,000 naira to my name, without anything. I rallied around my friends. The friends I had at that time couldn't really do anything for me. But prior to that, I had this friend that works in a bank who also encouraged me, because cooking is something I do naturally, it comes natural. So she encouraged me that I could be cooking for their office people, doing soups in bowls and stew, and they will pay me. I went back to my family. When I got back to my family, it was really challenging, because they were like, you have messed up. We don't even know where to start remedying you. I said, good and fine. I have children. Even if you don't want to help me for my sake, help me for the sake of my children, so that I'll be able to take care of them. I don't want to say anybody should start giving us money for feeding or drink. Give me a loan. At the end of 1 year or 2, I will be able to pay back. So they agreed to it. So I came back to Abuja. I got one room where I was able to pay the rent, got the restaurant, the main restaurant where we still use today. So when we paid, people now started discouraging me. They were like, the environment where I am, there's a place where they call Zuwanga, the GSM, that it's food they sell all around that place. How can I survive here? How do I think I'm going to make it? And I told them that I believe in what I'm doing. So many things have happened. But one remarkable thing that even happened to me was that all my friends that I felt when I started, they were going to encourage me. None of them were buying from me. So I knew that this one is just between me and God. I've always been someone that I believe in God so much. So I prayed a lot, I fasted a lot. You know, I brought in the God factor so much into what I'm doing. Apart from having very good support system around me, having my relations support me, even though they didn't believe in me in the beginning. Don't just do something because other people are doing it. Do it and be the best at it. I decided, okay, if other people just cook food and they probably just put it in a display for people to come and see, I should go fresh. So I decided, okay, I'm going to be making my soup on the go, get all the things ready, and then when people place order for food, I'll make it and it will come out very fresh. And you know, people are very conscious of what they do. They don't just want to eat because they are hungry. They want also be able to eat and eat good and eat healthy. So that was the angle I chose. So one other thing is that you need to evolve. You can't just be in a place and the way you do it yesterday, that's the way you do it today, and that's the way you do it forever and ever. You need to evolve. You need to grow. 2 years after I started the business, they were building a new restaurant. They were cash strapped. They needed fund. So they were like, carelessly, let them talk to me. Maybe I will have the money. They said they needed 2 million. I said, okay, what account do you want? I sent the money immediately. They were like, so this thing is really working. Maybe what they did was a test. Maybe it wasn't a test, but at least I was able to prove them wrong. That see, this thing, I know what I'm doing. And then I went to the culinary school. I learned so much. It also opened up my mind. There's so much more I can go after. It's been beautiful because when we started, I had 2 people. My mom came to assist me. After a while, she left. I had 2 people with my mom, myself. That's 4 of us. But today, we've been able to grow. Presently, I have 23 people working, and we are still growing. I'm teaching people, sometimes 3 people come, I teach them 4 people, but I know that at one point I'm going to go big on having a culinary school, because no matter how we look at it, giving back is one thing I believe to do. Giving back, being able to mentor people, being able to, be part of other people's success story. I've been able to start teaching people how to set up and run a successful restaurant, which is the course we are running now. I've also been able to go into consultancy. It's quite big for me. It's quite big, it's quite refreshing. It keeps me going, knowing that what you're doing, somebody appreciates it, knowing that what you're doing, somebody thinks that I'm inspiring them to become stronger, I'm inspiring them to become better. It's been a journey, but one thing I want to let people out there know is that anyone out there, you will tell yourself that, see, I can do this thing. And then don't also leave out the God factor. I am one person that God has helped, helped.